I'm from the city of Lut, near which Ben Gurion Airport was built on. My family was ethnically cleansed in 1948, and as a result, we were made into becoming refugees like hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, and we still have families in Palestine and relatives in Gaza. So not only as the executive director of CARE, but I myself as a Palestinian refugee who was ethnically cleansed, you can imagine how worried we are and how angry and upset about Israel and our American administration, who has been blindly and willingly supporting, arming, supplying, defending and excusing the crimes of Israel.
Birleşik Devletler yönetiminin Gazze'yi bombalayan İsrail'e tam desteği devam ediyor. Gerek Biden yönetimi ve kongreden yapılan açıklamaların tonu, gerek İsrail'e gerçekleştirilen üst düzey ziyaretler, gerekse askeri yardımla Birleşik Devletler İsrail'e desteğini gösteriyor. Amerika Birleşik Devletleri'ndeki Müslüman kuruluşları bu duruma tepkili. Birleşik Devletleri vuran 11 Eylül terör saldırılarından sonra Amerikan yönetimiyle Müslüman toplumu arasındaki ilişkilerin geliştirilmesinde en etkili Müslüman kuruluşu olan Amerika İslam İlişkileri Konseyi Başkanı Nihad Awad TRT Haber'e açıklamalarda bulundu.
President Biden is complicit in these war crimes. He has given Israel the green light. We have such a president who self-declared himself as a Zionist, who said in 1996 when he was a US senator that if there was no Israel, we have to invent an Israel, meaning that he is treating that area, Israel, as a project, dehumanizing the indigenous people, denying them their historic right to the land. The president also is not helping. He's adding fuel to the fire. We lack leadership. We lack statesmanship. We are witnessing the signs of another Nakba, another ethnic, racial cleansing and depopulation of the indigenous population, meaning us, the Palestinians. And any country, any power that aids this and facilitates the Palestinians becoming refugees are complicit in these war crimes against the indigenous people, the Palestinian people. Rather, if they would like to help and move people from that piece of land, they should remove the illegal settlers. Those so-called settlers are foreign invaders who are illegal. And unfortunately, the West, the hypocritical West, and the hypocritical government of the United States, who has been misusing billions of dollars from our taxpayer dollars to aid and abet this injustice against the Palestinians. Politically, the Biden administration and many elected officials are abusing the American resources and spending them to commit injustice against the Palestinians.
TRT Haber'e özel demeç veren Nihad Awad, Birleşik Devletler Yönetimi, Kongresi ve medyasının İsrail'in Gazze'ye yönelik saldırılarını ele alış biçimini eleştirdi ve Amerikalı Müslümanlar olarak 11 Eylül sonrası dönemden bile daha endişeli olduklarını söyledi. Nihad Awad, Birleşik Devletler Başkanı Biden'ın Amerikalı Müslümanların desteğini kaybetmeye başladığı uyarısında bulundu.
The anti-Muslim rhetoric and the dehumanization of the Palestinians from the president, from the majority of elected representatives, and from the media, who have been repeating Israel's lies, debunked and false rumors against the Palestinians, has given and created a hostile environment and dangerous environment for American Muslims and Palestinian families in particular. And what we have seen of the horrific crime, hate crime, and terrorist action against a Palestinian family, stabbing the child, 6 years old, 26 times, and stabbing his mother 12 times in attempt to murder her, is beyond shocking, is beyond anger, and that has been unfortunately made possible by the hostile and anti-Muslim rhetoric that was created and had endangered and jeopardized the safety of children, families, and many Muslim communities around the country. Our care offices have been receiving skyrocketing requests for legal help, advice, and support. And we are monitoring the situation. We are providing legal support for many people in the workplace, in schools, and in communities. And the Muslim community in the United States feels at siege, worse than the days after 9/11. I remember those days after the 9/11, the government stepped up, and I received myself calls from the White House, from senators, from state congressional leaders, from so many communities. Today, we don't hear anything. In fact, the government and elected officials are adding fuel to the fire, and that's very dangerous for the United States. That's very dangerous for the world, for the United States president to endorse an apartheid mindset, to subjugate the indigenous population and to treat them as second class, not even citizens, but people in their homeland, and to use the military force to depopulate them, to kill their children, their families, and to bomb their hospitals, their schools, their mosques, and their churches. This is being registered in our minds, and I believe President Biden has lost the American Muslim community and its political support for the election.